Hi guys, this is Moumita and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are all doing good. And today I thought instead of sharing any life lesson with you, why don't I talk about a book? Yeah, I just finished reading this one, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. This is the first part of Harry Potter. Now, I know a lot of people will come after me saying that, oh, Momita, you are so late. You read Harry Potter now? What were you doing 10 years ago? Well, back at that time I did not feel like reading it, and recently I just changed my mind. I thought of exploring something new, something different for myself, and that's the moment I decided to pick this book up. I went to the nearby bookstore and I finally purchased this one. So without further ado, let's get started. So, in this video, I'm going to share 10 things I learned from this book. I finished reading this book last night and I thought it will be really injustice if I'm not sharing the lessons I learned from this wonderful book. Before going ahead, I just want to let you know I have seen a lot of book reviews on YouTube and on Instagram. People read these books and they share their opinions, how the story was written, how the characters were, and everything. Of course, this is a masterpiece. We all know this is a masterpiece. It does not need any extra set of appreciation. I'm not saying that I should not be appreciating. Of course, I should be appreciating, and that's the reason I'm making this video. But I feel a book's meaning gets different for different readers. I mean, people, a reader basically, look at a book in a different way. So the way I looked at this book is something different. I did not think about this book as a children's book. I basically felt that what is so magical about this book, why this book is so popular, why people love this book, and let me just see what are the lessons I can learn. And my only thought is if I'm able to learn something from a book, then only I should read the book. Otherwise, there is no point of reading that book. There is no point of wasting your time after that book. So, lesson number one from the book Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. If you are courageous, that does not mean you are not fearful. Being courageous means you are brave enough to act, you are brave enough to take the next action, and you are not holding yourself back thinking that, oh, what's going to happen, what if I will fail, or you just don't invest yourself in overthinking and procrastinating. So being courageous also means you are not fear of your failure. It's okay if you fail, but at least you will be happy that you tried. Lesson number two. Love is the powerful magic, and love is the powerful medicine a person can give to another person. I mean, we all know about love. There is nothing extra to describe. But love in each and every relationship, be it friendship, be it with your parents, be it with your siblings, whatever is the relationship, love is the only thing which can heal a person, which can build so many things. So that's the reason never hold yourself back sharing love towards another person. Just be kind and compassionate with the other person as well as with yourself, because ultimately, loving others does not mean you are ignoring yourself. It simply means you love yourself a little more than the other person. So never hold yourself back from loving. Lesson number three. Friendship is a secret ingredient, secret sauce for your happy life. Now, the definition of friendship keeps changing as per the person. progresses in their life. When you are a school student or when you are a teenager, the definition of friendship is different. When you are in your 20s, it's different. When you are in 30s, it is different. When you are in 40s, of course, it keeps on changing. The way we are evolving, friendship is also evolving. So don't think that you are being friends with someone and you are doing something for them, that means they are also going to do the same for you, or it is absolutely mandatory to have the same kind of reciprocation from your friends. People are different, they think differently, they process things differently. Friendship does not change, it keeps evolving with time. Lesson number 4. Do not judge the book by its cover. I know this is the commonest thing we all came across in life. And yeah, that is what basically is. So when I started reading the book, I felt Snape is so evil. Snape is not at all good towards Harry. But as the story progressed, I found that Snape's way of conducting, or let's say conduction, was absolutely different than other characters. But Snape was never a villain. Snape was not at all evil towards Harry. So just don't judge a person, or don't judge an entire situation looking at it for the first time. Things may look different, and things may look absolutely different when you will step closer, when you look into it little closer. Lesson number 5. Rules are not always correct. So we all keep hearing about this is the rule here, that is the rule here. Rules and regulations are need to be followed. But the reality of the fact is also that rules are meant to be broken. While I'm saying so, I'm not asking you guys to go ahead and break rules. But when there is a rule, it's not mandatory that this is the correct one. This is the ultimate truth, and there can never be something else beyond that rule. If there is a rule, then we must understand it. Okay, probably when humans set up this rule, probably this was the thing at that point. But as we keep progressing in life, the way we keep progressing our thought process in life, rules can be changed as well. But change the rules for somebody's good, not just for fun. Lesson number 6. Greed can destroy anything and everything. So that is very true, because when you are being greedy, that means you are just overthinking about it. You are over planning about it. And when you are greedy, you actually pull everybody down around you. You pull everyone down around you. That is something really bad. None of us should follow this. None of us should be greedy. It's okay to have some plans for yourself. It's okay to manifest things or plan that this is what I want to achieve. But in order to achieve it, never be greedy. That's really a wonderful lesson I found in this book. Lesson number 7. Do not underestimate a small person. Now, why I'm saying this? Because some of the characters in this book were shown that they are small or they are simple, ordinary people. But that does not mean they are incapable. That does not mean they are not talented. I mean, I am not a very tall person. I have been short height ever since I was there. So, when I was in school, I was in university, a lot of people made fun of me, made fun of my height, and they kept making fun of saying that, oh, Moumita is very short height, ha ha ha, ये तो लंबी ही नहीं हुई, भगवान ने इसको लंबा बनाना ही भूल गए. Yeah, once in a while that joke is funny. Once in a while, it's okay. You can digest, but you can't digest it every single moment. So, as I said earlier, that do not judge a book seeing its cover. So, exactly, do not judge a short height person thinking that the person is absolutely ordinary and the person cannot do anything more than their short height. Sachin Tendulkar was also very short height, but look at him. He is a legend. I know he is not at all related to this book, but it's just a good example I thought about. Lesson number 8. It's okay to be different. Now, when people are different, they behave different or they think differently, the chances are very high that people will discard you. People will simply leave you behind and they will mark you as the odd one out. Why? Because when you think differently, you have a different level of IQ and EQ, and usually people cannot take it, they fail to understand. So they simply don't want to express their incapability right in front of you. They just don't want to accept the fact that they are failing to understand you. That's why they simply say, tu to different hai, you are different, just go out, just leave the space, man, don't be with us, we don't want you here, you are very boring person. But no, different people are really great. It's simply the fact that they are different, they are not just like us. So never shy away to be a different person. If you are different, be different in your own way, and never look down upon yourself thinking that I am different than others. It's good to be different, believe me. Lesson number 9. Teamwork always beats individual performance. I'm not saying that individual performance is not good or we should not accept it. But when you are working as a team, in a team, you are working collectively, that makes all the difference. Because, as I say, everyone is different. Everyone's skills are different, they are different in lot of things. Somebody could be good at something else, you could be good at something else. So everyone's area of expertise differs, and that's the beautiful thing about working as a team or in a team, because everyone brings their own expertise, they bring their own skill set, and collectively you can achieve something miraculous or something massive. Probably you never thought about it, but you can easily do it. Lesson number 10, and the last one at least for this video, that home is not exactly the place where you start from. So I can give you my example. I was born in Chittaranjan, West Bengal, but I never felt like this is my home, this is my ultimate place. Even though I am in contact with some of my old friends, they still get so excited when they are visiting their hometown. When they are visiting Chitranjan, they get so excited. There is nothing wrong about it. I really think it's a good thing. It's good to be excited to visit the place where you were born, where you spent your childhood, your schooling, and everything. It's great. But it does not mean that that place only has to be your home. I spent 13 years in Bangalore. And honestly speaking, I feel Bangalore is my home. I feel more at home while being in Bangalore instead of being somewhere else. That's the reason whoever asks me, I jokingly I answer them that if I ever decide to settle down in India, then it has to be Bangalore, because this is the place where I can connect with. This is the place where I love to live and experience a lot. I have own share of ups and downs which I experienced here in Bangalore, but still this is what I can call as my home. So home is somewhere where you feel totally connected, you feel totally comfortable and safe. It is not exactly the place where you are born. or from where you started your journey. That's not the case with everyone, at least. And if somebody is saying that some other place is his or her home, it's okay, just normalize it. So, guys, this was just my thoughts or the lessons I learned from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone book. I know there are n numbers of videos already there on YouTube. A lot of people already shared their book review, but this is not exactly the typical book review. This is simply just a thought to share with you what I learned from the book. If I'm not learning anything from the book, then it doesn't make any difference. That's why whenever, it's not just about this book but about any other book, whenever I step into a bookstore and I pick up a book in my hand, the first thing I go is at the back of the book and I read the story. Because when I read the story, I get a little bit of idea what's this genre all about. What is the story all about? Because there are billions and billions of book on this planet, and it is not easy. It is not possible for a person to know about every writer or about every book. So that's the reason I felt instead of sharing a Sunday talk with you guys, let me just share what I learned from this Harry Potter book. I am planning to buy the next series, the entire series, the next book as well. I have a little bit of traveling in between. Once I'm back, of course, that's what I'm going to do, and I will share with you my genuine thoughts about those parts as well. Stay tuned, take care of yourself, and have a great weekend. Thank you.